People keep talking about how expensive things are. And my response isn't to sort of cut back and modify your life. It's to figure out how you're going to make more money. And it's the same with travel. My advice very early, or to myself, if you like, the reason I got into business was to travel. I worked in a job 9 to 5, and I worked in soccer, football clubs and teams in England. I didn't want to be trapped in a job 11 months of the year, 7 days a week, because that's what it was. So I left to be able to travel. And what a lot of people do is they'll turn around and say, I'm going to travel when I've got the business sorted, but they never do. They build their business in their liabilities and their commitments and their habits around the business, and there's never actually any room for travel. I think the best thing that you can do very early is to go, this is what I'm setting my stall out early to travel 4 or 5 times a year, to be off on a Friday, or to go home at 3 o'clock on a Wednesday, whatever it is. That's the life I want. Now I'm going to shoehorn the business around that, and that, for me, forced me to raise prices. It forced me to sell appropriately. It forced me to hire at the right times, rather than I'll delay hiring and I'll delay price rises and I'll delay the travel. I was like, no, the most important thing for me is the flexibility and the freedom of being a business owner, and therefore I had to make the decisions about the business and the needs of the business to allow me to do that.
Yeah.
And I think, as we were saying, you've got this fallacy in the world, which there is in most things, and sort of just BS in most things, where people tell you that they're going to travel the world when they get to 65 and they retire. Well, the reality is they're too tired to do that. They've got no habits, they've got no energy, they've got no zest for life at that point. All they've done is focused on getting to 65, so they never travel. But the guy who starts to travel now, he doesn't want to retire.
Yeah.